Okay, let's go ahead and switch genres. We're going to take a look at some other pictures. These are from Nicole Young. So in this case, we worked together on a food shoot. Nicole is a great photographer, and I really love how she brings things to life with rich color. Let's start here with this nice glass of beer. And what I want to do is improve it. Remember, Luminar AI can scan the scene and recognize the contents. It doesn't say, that's Bob, that's Jill. But what it is able to do is recognize things like, that's a glass, that's wood, that's a sunset, and then make recommendations. So if I go to templates here, and I take a look at the For This Photo section, you see that it correctly identified this as an object. So with one click, I can go in. And now we've got great presets like Perfect Macro, Still Life, which is a little warmer, Brilliance for nice bright color. And I like this razor one here. That looks nice, but I think the Perfect Macro is where to go. Now, if we zoom in and we take a look at that, you can see how the details have just really been brought nicely to life. Look at the foam on the top there. Now what I want to do is enhance. So with Edit, I'm going to take advantage of some core tools. First up, Enhance AI does a great job of perfecting the exposure. And Structure in Boost just brings out those details. Look at how the foam comes to life. You also can use Intelligent Sharpening if you go to the Details tab, and you see the ability to separately control medium, small, and large details. So small details there just brings the foam on that head of the beer to life, and you look at the great texture. I really like that. Now under the Pro tab, let's go to Super Contrast. This gives us the ability to not just recover shadows or highlights, but add contrast to them, giving us a nice, rich image. Using color harmony, I'm also going to put a little bit of brilliance in the scene to warm up that color. And I like that. Now what we could do is come on into the grid view, G, and I'll just copy that and paste to the other photos of beer. And while we're at it, we could probably do the food as well, because that was a similar lighting setup. Now let's jump in and see what happened. Remember, let it do the full raw decode, and it does work on JPEGs too. Then you're seeing the accurate results. Look at the lifelike color. Look at the depth. Let's go here and take a look at another one. This one's got great texture with the froth of the beer. This looks like it's a nice sour. And I really see those bubbles come to life and the great wood texture without over sharpening. If we take a look at food here, again, let it do the decode, and we'll see all the color come to life. Remember, you still have separate manual control as well, though. So if I feel like this chicken breast needs a little lift up, I can do that. Let's go ahead and just get the right balance there of warm versus cool. And the warm-cool slider is nice there to help get the napkin back to white. And I'm going to take my local masking tool and add. Now what I could do is brush in this area. So if I just want to select just that chicken breast there, I can quickly and loosely paint over it. It doesn't need to be perfect. There we go. And now I get the ability to tweak just the exposure there, as well as use that great AI structure tool to bring out the texture. So that's looking nice, and I'm just going to tone that down ever so slightly and just get a little bit more texture. If we turn that off and on, you see how we were able to bring that to life and really just expand it in the scene. There's another glass of beer. Looks absolutely tasty. And there's the improvement with the before and after. And there's another food shot. Again, you see the decode, and then you can accurately judge how the AI processed it. And it did such a great job on bringing out those colors and adding depth and detail to the scene. So many things you could do here with so many different genres of photos. I love how Luminar AI is able to intelligently adapt, and when you stick with the AI tools driving it, it can recognize changes in exposure and really get things done.